I am so glad we're finally doing this.
Oh, I know. Oh, it's been hectic organizing schedules, but this worked out perfectly.
It did. I can't believe it's been 10 years since I last saw you. You haven't changed a bit.
I know. I was just going to say, you look the same as graduation. Who was that fella you went with? Ted.
Good old Teddy. Oh, well, that's a sad story, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. His wife went off a rocker, poisoned him. They found his body in a burnt old Chevy in the drive-thru of a Dairy Queen.
Really?
I know.
Well, that's not how I would have done it.
What?
Dispose of the body?
Well, how would you have done it?
Well, probably would have dismembered it first in the bathtub and then gone around the city and dropped it in different people's compost bins.
Really? Oh, but then you're going to stay in your bathtub, and you wouldn't want to wear anything decent.
Oh, and you know I don't own anything disposable like that.
See, I think I would take the body to that construction site. You know, the one just outside of town? It's a real eyesore.
Oh, it is bringing down the value of that whole community.
You're telling me. So I'd go there in the middle of the night, and I'd cast his body in the wet cement of the foundation.
It's a lot of heavy lifting.
Do you think? Even if I park close?
Well, you wouldn't want to park the Jag too close because there's a lot of homeless around there and they've got those shopping carts and they're just all over the place.
That's a great point.
But it would be fun when they demolish the building later if somebody found it.
That is fun. It's like a fun murder mystery.
Oh, you know what I would do? In the summertime, I would freeze the body, and in the winter, I would bury it in one of those large snow piles made by the hockey trucks.
Zambonis, I think they're called.
Zambonis, yes, that's right. And then, of course, in the summertime, when it thaws, you've got this kind of like sculpture. It would be beautiful, really.
See, it is fun, but then I worry you're not so much disposing the body as you're, well, displaying it.
Well, that is a good point.
Ideally, you'd want to start much earlier.
How so?
Well, I'd convinced Teddy early on to become a zoologist.
Okay.
Well, he'd spend years training for the work and eventually getting his master's degree. And then finally, when it came time to do a zoo placement, I would help him work up the ranks to become a tiger trainer. Meanwhile, I would be secretly starving the tigers for weeks. And then one night, I'd be helping Teddy close up the zoo. And I'd say something like, "Oh my God, Teddy, look over here at the tiger enclosure. There's something going on." And he would go to check that out, and I would obviously lock the deadbolt behind him. And then I would release the starved flesh-eating beast, and they would rip his body to pieces and consume every aspect of his corpse.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Well, I thought so.
Oh, we really need to do this again sometime. This has been wonderful. Shall we say next month?
Oh, I'm in Bali next month.
I love Bali. Okay, December it is then. I have to run. Kisses.
Kisses.